Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the Dragon Warrior Randomizer channel. We've got the first race in the Druin group for you guys tonight. We have Kigalas against ArchfieldMonk. How's everybody doing tonight? I am Z-Man050778, and with me tonight in the commentary booth is my friend, the Seawolf1. How are you doing tonight, my friend?
Can't complain too much. Getting actually my opposition here, get to watch them play and scout them out, which is kind of fruitless in a randomizer, but here we are.
Yeah, and indeed, and this is the second race of the 2022 Standard Flags Tournament. The first race was earlier today, about 2 hours ago, give or take, and we're off and running. All right, let's see what we have in the throne room here.
Yeah, we're not off and running. We're going to be off and stumbling because we have 7 strength.
7 strength, 0 MP. Gotta love it. Although you never know what's going to show up in the treasure in the treasury here. Torch. Well, that's an easy kill. Fairy flute. Yay.
And the key, of course.
And of course, the standard key. Here we go. Alrighty. So, hope everybody's doing well. As I said, this is the second race of the 2022 Standard Flags Tournament. Pretty standard stuff. Standard map. Torch is enabled. So pretty much everything you're used to. Oh, hi, Sharlock.
Alright, well, end goal. Really bad real estate. It's like, yeah, the value was so low and cheap. I don't know why. Oh, we're next to the... Oh, I see. Bad neighbors.
Alright, Kigalas throwing that torch at a Draki for the 3 experience. If he can kill the Draki here, he will get to level 2.
Archfield throws the flute. Throws some jams at the ghost. The ghost don't care too much.
Yeah, see that his hands are over his ears. He can't hear the flute anyways.
Alright, the ghost goes down. So, 1 little extra experience point. So, a little extra gold. Oh, poltergeist. That's a bit too much.
Alright, what do we have here at level 2 for our runners? 8 power, 2 agility, 6 hit points, 8 MP, heal, and hurt. Hey,
look
at that.
Oh, to the east. There's Cole's right to the east.
Cole is right next door. This could be, let's see, do we have a death necklace here for an early gold grind?
Armor.
Oh, it's the armor. Ooh, that's big.
Alright, so Archfield has a slight advantage until Kig walks, 5 steps to the right. But that's a big deal.
Alright, so for those of you that may be watching this for the first time, Erdrick's armor is probably one of, if not the singularly, most broken armors in NES RPG, and it's certainly up there even when you talk about SNES RPGs. It is, of course, the best armor in the game. It prevents you from damage from swamp tiles and barrier tiles. It negates 1/3 of fire breath and hurt more spells, and it completely negates the stop spell against you. So it's fantastic.
Also, you forgot to mention the healing 1 hit point per step, so you're constantly regenerating.
Yeah, that thing. I did forget to mention that.
There's so many things I mentioned. It's like one of those things you fold out and flip to the side for more details. Yeah, Urg's armor is no joke. It's a real big deal, and to find that early on in the race, it's a huge boost.
And now with that hurt spell, I would imagine we're going to see our runners here, especially with Cole right there, and it's cheap in. We're probably just going to see our runners here just grind up for some gold, maybe for a weapon. Oh, look, heal more at level 3 for Kigalas.
Alright, so heal more now is a bit rough on the exchange ratio, but later on in the game, you gotta have to win, so finding it now is really good. Alright, keep going a little more to the west, trying to find some bigger fare with the hurt spell. Archfield level 3 as well.
Kig's gonna refill his MP. I would imagine Archfield will be right behind.
Kig has not gone to the right side of the town yet, so has not seen Cole right there waiting. One of the big things Dragon Warrior 1 is the limited map space. I think 2 and 3, there's the Eagle Eye spell where you can zoom out the map around you and see what's around. Dragon Warrior 1, don't have that.
Nope. Oh, and take a look here. We do have a town south over a bridge. And it looks like Arch gets the Kai Shid no Ichigeki to take out the Scorpion.
So head to town. There we go.
Meanwhile, Kig is going to find this town first. Interesting.
Alright, so a little divergence. A little unfortunate. I can sneak past the Spectre and get to town. Cantlin, the shop mall is here.
It's Cantlin. Yep.
Oh, Oh,
And
wizard.
a wizard with baby breath. That's not a bad thing.
That's the worst thing in the world. I mean, now it's bad, but later on it's good.
And we do have Kig checking out our first shop here. Flame sword, that'd be nice for later. Half plate's fine. Large shield is fine.
I mean, large shield's fine. Half plate's kind of, well, we know better because armor 5 steps to the east is the best you can get. But the large shield is a good find. So nice silver shield's not in range, so large shield's good to have in your back pocket. There's silver shield.
And there's
the shields actually.
Oh, there we go. Yep, all shields and a nice starting set of the club. Although, yeah, I'd say leather armor, but hey, you need to go right of Tantrum.
Alright, Archfield finds Sparker Bridge, but is ignoring it. What you get for ignoring the Sparker Bridge? Magic weapon, reason, karma, and justice.
And apparently Kigalas is channeling 50 cents. We can find him with a club.
Alrighty. So Kig is still going left. Kig is western focused, west and south. Not going east yet. Which is going to be a real... The longer this goes on, the more it's going to be a face palm.
And we do have Arch now getting to level 4. 1 power, 3 agility, 2 hit points, 15 MP, and return. Now, that's a nice bit of MP there. That gives you a lot more hurt spells, especially with these Scorpions and Magidrake so close to start. That's really nice to grind up a few levels on.
The Archfield's throwing back Ghosts now. Just wants, give me Scorpions, get me higher end stuff. Yeah, throw back the small fries.
Oh, look, Akima's with hurt more.
Murder bats.
Not as big of a deal for ArchfieldMonk, but, slightly bigger deal for Kigalas.
I mean, right now it's still a problem for Archfield, even with the armor.
Well, a Hurtmore isn't, with Erdrick's armor at this point, a Hurtmore isn't necessarily deadly with Erdrick's armor. Without Erdrick's armor, a Hurtmore will kill you.
Certainly. And no bigger breath yet, so we've seen the benefits on display, really. No stop spell. The only thing that doesn't stop is sleep. Erdrick's armor does not stop sleep. Sleep is an automatic hit for anything, so you gotta watch out for that.
Kig getting closer to Cole. Come on. Another screen or two right. Another screen or two right. Right. No. Other right.
Nope, wait. Nope, just too south.
North. Yeah.
There we go.
There you go. All right, he's got it.
That would have been really tragic if we went all the way east with just one space too far south. That'd been real bad. I've done that before.
And there's the armor.
Another town here for ArchfieldMonk, farther to the east.
And neither one of them have checked the store here in Cole yet.
Yeah, neither are shopping. Yeah. That's kind of strange. But the Caitlin down below is probably not really important. And Caitlin has all the things you want to buy. You got the silver shield down there. And you have flame sword, you have broadsword, you have club. So Caitlin has all the goods. So shopping there is not really important.
It's also dependent on there being a gold grind in Tainted, though.
Yeah, gold grind being impressive. Again, if you find 8 chests in the treasury, large shield's definitely in play. But yeah, flame sword and silver shield are really hard to get without gold grind. Those due to the racing format here with the randomizer. Actually, the vanilla game has it too. If you get 8 chests, the game runs out of memory to hold chests down, so the chest number 9 never vanishes. So you can just keep grabbing that chest over and over again. Which basically defaults to a infinite money glitch, or infinite items you find, fairy waters or herbs or something like that.
So we have Arch taking a death here to the Rogue Scorpion. That looked like it was a death warp. And we have Kigalas going up against and taking down a Wolf Lord for his level 5.
Yeah, we can't understate the potency of the armor. The benefits are great, the defense is insane. And just mid-tier enemies like Wolf Lords, middle road enemies that you see normally in, well, basically by Caitlin Vanilla, really. They can't crack the armor. Alright, Archfield heading south. Leaving my Caitlin a little bit, trying to find some magicians. Magicians are interesting. They have Stop Spell, which is a free round with the armor, but I also have Fire Breath, which is still a little bit of a hassle. Not a danger right now with the HP counts, but...
And Archfield getting another Metal Scorpion, which is fantastic with the Hurt spell. Okay, we finally are getting a check Cole here. What do we got?
Cole has the goods.
This is why you check Cole. This is why you check Cole. because it is literally a screen from start, and it has everything you could ever want.
All right. Again, though, no low tier items, so no copper swords, no hand axes. So weapons are either all or nothing right now. We got big weapons or a club. Alrighty, heading north now. Level 5 for both racers. Yes, Caitlin's large shield. So if you can't find a big money source, then head south for Caitlin. Find yourself a big steel board.
Indeed. And it looks like we do have both of our runners are going to get level 6 here pretty much at the same time. Wow, 15 power, 4 response speed, 2 hit points, 5 magic points, and outside. Very nice.
Alrighty, so again, the stats are building up really nice. Let's see, HP still a bit low. Nothing's done Dragon Lord Breath yet, so. Star Weapon, however, as I mentioned before, Wolf Lords really can't crack the armor, no Scorpions can't crack it. Star Weapons are endgame enemies. They are Charlock class enemies, the weakest of them probably, but they're still strong enough to crack through the armor at this level. Your agility is so low still, the damage ratio is still really high against it.
Oh, look. Brackenary.
Yeah.
Hey.
More importantly than Breckenary, because that is more important than Breckenary. Blue Dragons!
Oh, there's some decent stuff. Club and probably, I would imagine, a small shield pickup here for Arch. Yep.
Yeah, might as well. Got some gold. Spend it.
Hey, in chat asking, how much experience does the blue dragon get for killing the hero?
I'm going to go the 7 Saga ratio. It's going to be a percentage based on your level times a set number. So
Yes,
if you're level 5
exactly.
or 6, you're probably getting like 40 times 6.
Yeah, so you know the scaled metal slime?
Actually, no, you're right. Yeah, there you go. Better.
Yeah, the scaled metal slime flag we use, it's the same thing for enemies.
If a blue dragon kills enough heroes, they become a Dragon Lord. It's very impressive. Also, must mention our Druin team has decided to do themes to their races. Our theme this time, obviously, is Dragon Warrior 2. We have the Prince of Canuck and the Prince of...
How have we not seen Garenham before this? It is literally right north of Sherlock.
We missed, for 10 minutes, we missed Cole, which is 5 steps to the right of the castle.
Yeah, all right, good point. So, I mean, what haven't we seen? We haven't seen Brimeldar, which is needed for keys, and we haven't seen Hawksness. But otherwise, We've seen all the other towns. Look at that.
It's all very suburban. You got the castle there, you got Tangel, you got 3 towns next to you. You got Axe Knights, which are, again, strong to be a problem. Yeah, they can chop through the armor.
Looks like Kig has found a nice little zone here with some wolves.
Yeah, the wolves are good. Let's see if anything else is lurking by. Droll Magic might be a bit too hard to crack.
Might be able to hurt it down.
We'll see if there's any alternative attack methods. You have heal too, so you can get some swings there. It's not like urban development, Malchior, because it's really bad. You don't build a castle next to Charlock. That's just bad property values. No, that's...
Well, which was there first, though?
I don't know.
Was Tantagel there first, or did Charlock come at, or you know, who invaded whose space?
I don't know. You gotta look at the. So we go to Tangel, you find the zoning laws and see what came first.
Yeah, but if Charlock was there first, you can understand why the Dragon Lord would be pissed.
Yeah, right? I suppose. I don't know.
You get this king, waltzing into your space and putting up his glorious castle. He's like, what the heck are you doing? Get out of here.
Maybe this whole thing backwards. Maybe we're the bad guys.
Maybe.
Anywho, both races level 6. Kigalas is a pretty 100-point experience point lead. Not a huge difference in this point of the race. It could change really fast with one good kill.
Yeah, I think by and large, Kig has found the better kind of tier 1, tier 2 enemies, right? He's killed a couple of wolves, a couple of warlocks, right? I mean, Arch, I think a wolf lord. Arch has really only got like metal scorpions, so...
That being said, Kig's been chased around by some blue dragons back to the castle. So Kig's trying to expand to the south. Archfield is staying close to the castle, still not venturing out quite yet. Alright, so all the warlocks... Okay, so magicians and warlocks both have soft spells. They're kind of free combats.
because that Erdrick's armor protects you from stop spell. So that's fantastic. Oh, look, it's a golem. Yeah,
Thankfully,
so
fairy flute.
yeah, it looks like if we're getting too far north or east of the castle here, it looks like we're getting into some, pretty heavy enemies.
Yeah, it's interesting. The magic wyverns are too hard to crack. Star wyverns, golem mobs is the problem. Blue dragons to the south. Axonite was too far to the north, actually. So that's a little much right now.
Yeah, so I'm wondering if it might just be safe to maybe get level 7 here. I mean, this Magic Drake is going to give ArchfieldMonk level 7, and if this has Hurt More, this opens up everything. 13 more power, 1 agility, 0 hit points, 1 MP, and Radiant. Oh, look, Metal Scorpions have Hurt More. I don't think we've seen that before.
No. Could be 20% chance. Oh, maybe higher than that. But it's been blocked, so who cares? Alrighty, Archfield. Heading west.
Go west, not so young man.
You just add me like that?
No, I was adding Archfield.
Alright, level 7 for Kigalas as well. Star Wyvern just hits like a truck. Doesn't care about your armor. We're going back home. Hey, Garenham. Okay, so there's a little north there. Tool shop here, get some herbs. So we have some low tier healing.
Yep, saves MP for if you don't want to use the spell of heal. If you want to save all your MPs for stop spell and hurt.
Yeah, and frankly, also if you just want to hold on to the rest of the seed and wait for the Dragon Lord, you have options for Charlock.
Okay, checking out the store here. Copper sword.
Yeah, so within the castle, within like 3 or 4 screens of the opening castle, you have basically all items for sale. So very open.
Yeah, that's nice. I think the only thing we haven't really seen that is nice to have is the hand axe.
Yeah. No stick either.
Yeah, no stick. But I think we have pretty much everything else in relatively nearby. So now it's just finding these caves and finding Rimmildar that our runners need. And for all we know, they could be behind this Charlock zone here that's kind of northeast of the castle.
It still looks that way. There's a lot of zones that are blocked up by big monsters, but to find further progress in the game, obviously, we need to find the harp, trading for these staff of rain at the rain cave. Gotta find the stones of sunlight. You gotta find Urge Token. You gotta find the jerk to cash them all in at the end later on. Also, somewhere there's a big sword, and a few little oddballs lying around. And keys. If you find a key somewhere, that'd be fantastic. So, a lot of options here. Treasure chests can open the game up for you right now, but we gotta find them. And they're all in caves, which are hidden somewhere.
For all we know, right, they need to find. For all we know, right, they could need to find the swamp cave, which leads to Rimmildar Island. I mean, who the heck knows at this point? Or this could be one continent. I mean, we haven't really seen a whole heck of a lot because northeast is death, southeast is death, west is meh.
Yeah, west is death too. It's star weapons over there. It's not fun.
Yeah. So it looks like Arch is going to settle down. Looks like grind to level 8.
Yes, now you wonder, how long do you try to explore, try to sneak past monsters, or you just try and settle down for a grind and pray for hurt more?
Or even just more HP, right? To let you get a couple extra run attempts against, a blue dragon that smacks you for 30.
Yep, definitely viable.
Mm-hmm.
Also, maybe just a big boost in a stat. We're looking for hit points and stuff there. Strength's already 52. Strength's pretty high already. You get good agility, you can run faster, you get a good attack power boost, you start punching down some of the higher enemies. And you gotta heal more too, so you get a HP boost. You can do some dumb try to combats against Axonites or something like that and grind past speed levels.
Yeah, but right now, I mean, really, the two major limiting stats right here are the agility and the HP, because agility, you're not running from anything at agility 30. And HP, you're going down 1 or 2 hits to pretty much anything northeast of the castle.
Yeah, unless we haven't seen any Dragon Breath yet, so the Big Breath hasn't been around, and that would still probably torch you, even now with the armor.
Yeah, it's a guarantee. Yeah, they are not out of insta-death from DL2 Breath.
Yep, so a small mercy that we haven't seen that yet so far. Archfield doing the desert grind. Okay, again, keeps going to the west and gets this one little crook in the neck here. It's a little spot, and it's just suddenly birds out of nowhere. Uh-oh. The party's over. Fun police have shown up to the show.
Wah, wah.
47th the dome on a low strike. Alright, so the west is bad news, as is the north and the south, but... Let's see here. Archfield's at 548, looks like, so 556. And King in the fight, we'll see their experience points, where they're hiding at.
And we still have Arch grinding to level 8 here.
Archfield 36 away from level 8. Make that 28. His map is terrible, Mike. It's not bad the first two screens. No, one screen, not a big deal. Two screens, a little dicey. That's alright. 3 screens away. Golems, Axe Knights, Red Dragons, Star Weapons.
And there's Sleep and there's Hurtmore.
There's
there we
Hurtmore.
go. Level 8 is the seat opener.
There's the payoff. I almost have a goal, mind you, but a lot of things he Hurtmore and says, you know what? I guess I die.
Yeah, those Axe Knights that are just north, yeah, you're toast. And with 526 gold, I think we're going to see Arch invest. No.
Nope.
I thought he was going to invest in a chainmail.
I think we're so
Oh,
close
no, that's
to the...
right. They have Ardrish armor.
Yeah. We're so close to the large shield, too. I think if you want to buy a weapon, you just got Hurtmore. What's a weapon? Alright, King is still 50 points away from level 8, and the glorious Hurtmore.
And this Droll Magi gets him almost to level 8. I think Droll Magi's are 47, 48, 58. Nope.
Nope.
All right, he's got it.
Bingo! So I'm a differential now, so our ratios have basically equal standing. Same weapons, same items. One less shield for Kigalas. Archfield has the small shield, which is nice. Now we have Hurtmore.
Now it is time to roam the countryside, obliterating pretty much everything in your path.
Except Demon Knights, which don't care about Hurtmore.
Right. Oh,
Ooh.
we have a cave.
We have Wraith Knight. We have Wraith Knight ambush.
Hi, Wraith Knight.
The armor doing
Hi,
work.
Wraith Knight.
Yep.
And the blue dragon sends Kig back. Meanwhile, Arch is like, I'm going to take your 72 experience. And what do we have here? Please cast Radiant. Nope, Radiant.
How about
Thank
it?
you.
We have...
Oh, we have Mountain Cave. This could be big.
Alright. Mountain Cave. We got lots of chests. We got no doors in the way, so... Green Dragon.
Dragon's nice.
Ooh, getting greedy on that. You still have a club. There we go.
Oops.
Archfield, there we go. Mouse Scorpion. A little more tame. Greens are interesting. Greens are in the range of... They can be blasted one hurt more, but more times than not, they fight you back.
I'm pretty sure Archfield just kind of gave the screen a, what was that? Look at the metal scorpions, because he has killed a bunch of metal scorpions, and I don't think he saw Hurtmore before that.
Yeah, it seemed to be a low chance. We got 2 in a row for King one time, but it does seem to be a less than 50% chance. Level 9.
Q693. Solid level there.
Making progress.
And Arch does get the first chest, and it is the harp.
Silver Harp. Alrighty. More again. Alright. Right, I guess.
And we have another cave here on Kigalas' side. And what do we have here? It is the freebie cave. And the freebie
sound like cave?
gives us fairy water.
It's so free. Golden herb.
Herb.
Wizard. Keep going back.
Wizard with baby breath.
Yeah, King wants more fire water. We're going back for more doses. Just 2 though.
Yeah, I can understand that. Right, keep away some of like the lower tier enemies.
Or just token. Alright, so Mountain Cave has the harp and the token. And we get all the way to the bottom for more gold. Alright, Archie, let's clear this cave out in one dive.
But unfortunately, it doesn't have a key, so cannot activate that gold glitch.
I mean, assuming there's gold in the treasury, that's not a promise. But
that's true.
Archie will try and die, I think, and just can't seem to do it. It's just healing too much by walking around. See, the wizard can cooperate. Mountain Cave is good stuff, though. Mountain Cave has 2 year required items to beat the game, and decent monsters for hurt more, so this is not a bad place to go to.
Nope, and Kig finding some green dragons of his own will get to level 9.
Archfield kills the wizard. Ah, red dragon on the bottom floor. Okay, well.
Alright, this'll do. This'll do. Kill me, please. Smack.
Some bugs a feature. Alright, so that cave could be much more dangerous than we thought. Kig may run into more trouble downstairs than Archfield did. Also means, yes, red dragons will be around for Garen's grave. The grave might not be required. We have 2 of our items already. We gotta find the stones somewhere, and otherwise we're... Well, the sword obviously still be important, but...
I've done this for how many years? The Swamp Cave. That is Mountain 1 or Mountain 2?
Mountain 1, I think.
Mountain 1. Okay, so the Swamp Cave shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, well, it should be too scary. Unless we didn't see Red Dragon for 8 fights in Mountain 2, or it might surprise us later on. You never know what's on top.
So really, our runners are pretty keeping neck and neck here. The experience is close, and the exploration is close. The only major difference here between our two is Kigalas hasn't found the mountain cave, and Archfield did. But Kigalas also has more knowledge of the map where Arch hasn't been. So, I mean,
that's true.
Pretty close race so far.
All things equal, it's pretty balanced.
Which, given the experience of our runners, right, Kig and Archfield have been around forever, really not a surprise.
Yeah, again, I mentioned last year a few times that the players with this randomized now, the lion's share of them have been doing it for 4 or 5 years now. It's been around for a long time. We've had a lot of fun with it, and the runners are all solid. So.
Yeah. We do have some newer runners joining us in this tournament, and of course we will prop them up and point them out as they happen. But here we are definitely having 2 solid veteran racers. $17 power at level 10. Yikes!
We're getting strong now. So let's see, level 10, 76. Yeah, we're getting good. So we're about halfway to the Dragon Lord number.
And we have all spells at level 10.
Oh, wow. Okay. Broadsword for Archfield.
So now Archfield can really do some damage with his weaponry. He can start really smacking some stuff, maybe saving some hurt mores here and there.
Now, if you run across a green dragon and doesn't die in one shot, you can reliably hit it with a sword, and it should go down.
Unless it dodges.
Alright, let's do the whole tour. We're getting herbs, we're getting weapons, we're getting stuff for the long haul.
Is Kig setting up for a little grind here? I think this will get him his level 10 as well.
Very good, very good. Archfield wants to try and find... Yes, that's... We need caves, we need keys.
I mean, what would be a good find here? Hawksness would be a great find because Arch can probably take out... I mean, with 96 attack power, he can probably take out anything in Hawksness. I mean, it'd be a slow red dragon's bog, but he could do it.
Yeah, we have all the spells too, so heal more is available. HP is better. Red Dragon might still be strong enough to do.
Yeah, that's true. He might have to double hurt more too much. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, the Golem's an option too. It'd be a long slog if you get lucky with the flute. But yeah, Red Dragon might be the only thing I'm worried about. And Reds might actually have something extra in the background. We only saw attacks of our. They might surprise us with something else.
Yeah, and the red dragons are pretty much enough to, smack down our runners with one hit. Almost. The Kigalas finds Brecconary.
Well, Joey.
Maybe he'll pick up that small shield. Yep.
On the left hand. Something in there. Agility's looking kind of low for level 10. 39 agility, so we're still getting ambushed a lot. So a lot of rough encounters. Oh, Green Dragon block the hurt more. A little bad luck here in this dragon.
Gotta love the 1 out of 16. Arch starting to close in on level 11.
Arch is a snowman, which is a strong enemy, but very low sleep resistance.
Oh, look, and it's a red dragon.
Uh-oh.
Gets away with 1 HP.
That'd be miserable. Get ambushed by a scorpion, just blinks real fast. That'd be awful. Once I did get that, I was heading back to town and I got ambushed by a slime and it actually whacked me from 1, just enough to finish me off. It does happen.
Jeez. Kig putting a stone man to sleep before running Archfield. Oh, there's another cave on Archfield's side. It looks like, this might be a simultaneous cave find here, because I do believe we're right. Yep, here we go.
But one of our racers has magic, one does not. Ooh, it's the harp cave.
And one of our racers has a harp, and another does not.
Oh!
Not like it matters.
It's not spell effective, but I cast Axe. So, Armor Knights have hurt more. So, long run, that's actually good news, because that's usually a softer hit than the big axe.
Boy, that area is just not friendly at all. Blue Dragons, Armored Knights, gotta love it.
Yeah, it's gonna be a mess down there. But now we have MP back. Head back down there with a full tank.
It was a haul to get down there, though. So they use a lot of their tank on the way.
That's true, but you're still getting kills on the way there, so you're getting your 2 or 3 trips down there. You'd be pumped up for another level 2.
Although a reasonable kill for Arch, I think, gets him to level 11. Oh, but manages a hero
walk the whole way.
Yeah, he just hero walked.
Hero walk forehead. Easy. Staff of Rain. See, walking there with a harp. He's the only man of the Shadow Realm and take a stick. Some hero we are. Alrighty, so Archfield gets the Stone Sunlight and the jerk away from having Trolloc access.
And the Armored Knight's like, nope, back to start, you go. As you can see, the deaths are starting to pile up here for our runners the more they get away from the castle, which, on the one hand is to be expected. But, some of these enemy groups are kind of, disgusting.
Yeah, no, Dragon Warrior Randomizer. What randomizers you play? That happens a lot in randomizers. You're often unprepared, you have lesser gear you're used to dealing with. Dragon Warrior Randomizer is notably cruel in that regard.
Looks like another cave here for Arch.
Okay, so we're down to what? We have Erdrick's Tomb, we have Mountain Cave, not Mountain Cave, we have Garen's Grave, and we have Swamp Cave. Also possibly the Jerk.
71115 for level 11. And what do we have here? We have
Tablet Cave.
It's Tablet
Tablet
Cave.
Cave.
And we have both runners in Tablet Cave. Look at this. As it should be, right? They have the Prince of Canuck following the Prince of Mindenhall.
There we go. One herb. The Tomb of Erdrick.
Yay.
Alright.
Oh, and look, red signs have hurt.
And the Red Slash Shrine. Archfield doesn't even kill it, just walks away in disgust. Just, no. No.
The red slime looking up at his Axe Knight brother. I'm helping!
Alrighty. The wizard again. The wizard's annoying because it's annoying because you can't hurt more. You can't blow it up out of the water. You gotta swing it down with the sword. But high enough strength now. Broadsword. 2-3 swings.
And this is Swamp North here for Arch.
Alright, Swamp Cave can be interesting. Again, if you're south, you just teleport out of there. But stairs. Besides,
not going through.
Against it.
I mean, even if it led to the back of Garanham, that's not a bad thing.
Yeah, it's fine.
Right?
That's great.
Yeah, because you get the 3
Get
free
chests.
checks, or it could lead to the back of Tantagel, right? We get backdoor keys.
Yeah, totally viable options. All right, Kig, show us. Oh, nope. Welcome to somewhere.
Looks like maybe the far southwest corner.
Yeah, well, it's definitely the far west of the map, the flush edge of the map there with the straight down border.
Yeah. Nothing. It leads to nothing.
Wow. Welcome to Alfgard State Park. $5 fee, no littering, closing sunrise to sunset.
Oh my goodness, 28 agility at
Wow.
level 12. Hi.
We have found the zoomies. 15 MP too, so yeah, big level.
All right, so now Archfield. So now Archfield not checking that swamp cave looks rather prescient. Because there is literally nothing over there but, like you said, Elfgard State Park.
I mean, love for a picnic, but to the state in the world, not gonna help you. Alrighty, let's see here now. It's Archfield going around here. Archfield also has no MP, so maybe it has more of a self-preservation choice because MP 0 is a problem.
This is true, but do notice here that Arch has, with that 106 attack power because of the broadsword, has opened up about 1,000 experience point lead over Kigalas. Because now he not only can he kill things with hurt more, but he can kill like a warlock like this just by smacking it if he so chose. So Archfield is actually now able to put up experience at a little bit of a higher rate than Kigalas has been.
Yeah, that's true. And Kig, I think, did find the Swamp Cave. May have gone down. Spike Tile might have been an Axe Knight. So Spike Tile there might be important. Hey, what's the town? Hello, Rambler.
Oh, it's Keytown. Here we go. This is big.
Open all the doors.
So it looks like Keytown is kind of north and east of where we know Swamp Cave to be. It looks like Kig is headed back in that general direction, which is good.
Yeah, way past mountain northeast, and there's also this Archfield. Go to an inn and recharge the battery.
Maybe pick up a large shield too while he's here if Rimmler has one. Wait a minute. Need MP.
I mean, you can do double either way. It's not a huge deal. One way or the other.
So really, right now, the really troubling stat is HP. 62 HP at level 12. Not very good. Not very
Not
good at all.
Big stick.
Have a sword.
All right. More Link. Purchase stores in town. So
I'm surprised Arch didn't even check the shop.
I mean, again, literally, you walk out of the castle and there's War Shield 10 steps to the south, so it might not be an integral concern.
Okay, so Arch immediately goes to Garanham.
I mean, 3 more chests and a back door, so yeah, good news. I mean, there's no small chance that Arch can just find stones in the jerk back there and just be ready to rock.
You know, kind of looking at where everything is kind of played out, right? There's a pretty good potential that this could be a one of the rare keyless seeds, right? Because if the stones of sunlight are in Hawk's Nest, right?
Yep.
Oh no, but the jerk has got to be out past the key lock at this point.
No, maybe.
The jerk has to be under a key lock.
Pair of wings. The stones of sunlight.
There's stones of sunlight. There it is. Oh my goodness.
Is this Vanilla Grave or is this the jerk? Let's find out.
Well, if this is Vanilla Grave, the jerk's under Cantigel.
Yep. Vanilla Grave.
There's no reason to do this, Arch.
Yep.
Yep, and he realizes it.
Homework is done. Just gotta find a geezer.
He's got to know that the geezer's under Cantigel.
I mean, we know that by elimination. Archfield did not do the not search all of the Swamp Cave yet. Oh. Arch's getting bold here. We're gonna take that golem down. Hiya! Ooh, 48.
Meanwhile, we're going to have Kigalas getting level 12 here and that
crit.
Wonderful agility increase. And Kig finally finding Mountain Cave in here.
Yeah, Mountain Cave's important. Yeah, Archfield just ripped that golem to shreds in 3 rounds of combat, so... Good things, good things. Yeah, Urge's Sword being the big boost here. Doing tons of damage.
Yeah, I wonder if we're just going to see Arch do a Sharlock grind here.
It's possible. Arch didn't check the spike tile for the jail, for Princess's jail in the Mountain Cave, or Swamp Cave. So, yeah. Could be just simply a Sharlock grind and go. Raids! Angel brings the crew. Hi, everybody.
Yep, so as you can kind of sort of see, Archfield is in, I don't know, would you call this quasi grind and go, or is this legit grind and go?
It's grind and go, as long as Archfield recognizes the fact that the basement has the old man.
Right, yeah, Tantigel basement has to have the old man. We've seen everything else.
No. Kig seen that red dragon downstairs.
Before I think he got the harp out of the first chest.
Yeah, harp's top chest, so that was before the bottom level.
Yep.
But the last chest is the one we need, the token.
Yep.
We're going back.
Oh, and he's really Arch is definitely looking for these golems. All right, Fairy Flute, 126 attack power. I mean, golems, I'm not going to say they're free, but they're juicy.
They're juicy, but yeah, you have to respect them because they wake up and do half your health bar. Actual wake up super. Just, ta-da, 40.
Okay, so Mike in chat saying that Kig did get the token.
Okay. but might be thinking that, yeah, I gotta check that last chest just in case.
Okay, level 13 here for Arch.
Or maybe
Encouraging
not.
Lip, blah, blah, blah.
Hey,
3
King's
power.
23 hit
Oof.
points.
Still,
Cha-ching!
still not there, but
Not there.
I mean, we're a lot closer.
That certainly helps.
So what are we looking for here as far as stats for Arch? The strength is pretty much there. The strength is there. The agility is pretty much there. The HP is not. The MP is not.
So our immobile stats, the ones that stay the same all the time, they're pretty good. The ones that constantly fluctuate, not so hot.
Yeah, the 70 defense power is a little concerning. Although the agility is nice. Oh, look, a key for a key. Wings.
Wings. I mean, it's what it can be dead. You can find dead necklace here, or a fighter's ring.
Gold. Is Arch gonna take a quick gold grind to get a silver shield to up his defense power?
Viable option.
Oh, that's tempting. That's tempting. I mean, because all he's got to do is get the 3 out of the top floor of the grave, which is just north in Garenham.
Yep. You go there, grind, get your 3 chests, grind till you die, and then just, reward yourself with a big silver shield,
And EMP, Don't Make Me Sing. That it's a fantastic song. Don't make me sing it. Ooh, Kigalas, I think, just found Hawk's Nest.
Ooh, okay, this could be interesting. Because Hawk's Nest might have... no, nothing important. Like,
It could be the Death Necklace.
Death Necklace or a Fighter's Ring.
Fighter's Ring.
Unfortunately, Hawk's Nest is not going to pay off big time. It could be interesting at the end of the race. Alright. Heals up. If nothing else,
It's the large shield. Makes more sense.
Yeah, if nothing else, it's a good spot to grind. Hey, here we go. Armor Knights. He, however, has a club, not the Sword of Erdrick, so it's going to be 2 hurt more fight. Nothing.
And nothing.
So nothing there. There's a chance that the necklace is lying on the ground somewhere in the overworld, but probably not going to be found.
And Kig makes his way back into the mountain cave. So Hawk's Nest was right above the mountain cave.
Alright, you just got to find it, though.
So, I mean, really, everything was right. I mean, everything was pretty gosh darn close to start, except Rimmildar.
Yep.
And Rimmildar was like at the way other end of the map.
Yeah, it's close enough to see, though, where this close to the castle, but it was dangerous to get to. Certain monster groups were bad. And again, Kid goes downstairs, 2 steps, Red Dragon. And
yeah, I mean, I think you're the one that mentioned this earlier, that, we could see Kigalas have this problem. Now, once we recognize that Red Dragons were down here, we could recognize that they could be a problem for Kig.
Yeah, unfortunately, Red Dragons, high attack power, high speed defense, ignore spells, in most cases ignore spells. So yeah, it's just they're not keen to fight. They're kind of forced just to simply slam it out with them, hand to hand. And right now it has the definite edge in combat. Ready, Archfield. Grind the desert. There's golems around here. Is that the golem spot?
No, this is south of Breckenary. So I think this had some axe knights.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, they're there.
Okay. Arch is spikeless. I would almost consider going the Trolloc, just fighting enemies there, because I know the wizards are soft. Star Weapons is the only fight. Maybe roll a dice on the first floor, see what you got there. If you're not going to grind a spike tile.
The spike tiles here are inconvenient.
Yeah,
because Swamp Cave is way the heck out of the way. Hawk's Nest isn't terrible, but it's also, I mean, as we've seen, not worth it. Right? So...
Kig needs to find the stones, which are in Garanham. And we're going to need to get the key to that. So, keys go all the way to the east to find Rimmildar, then all the way back over here to Garanham.
Right. No, I think Kig is starting to get in the right place. He's so north of the Swamp Cave, you could go west or east. Kig went west first. Now, if he goes back, okay, thank you. If he goes back east, he should find Rimmildar.
Gotcha. All right, Archfield. Here's our thoughts, and it's Sherlock. Excellent. Good. The dragon bad.
Hey, gets away.
Good.
So now he's just, I think, got to go a little south of that little mountain range there, and I think he's kind of sort of there. Oh, no.
Ah, gambles. No. The Ramble gamble. 116 dodge, and then over the top for damage.
And this first floor of Sherlock looks really kind of nice. It does have Axonites, it does have Star Wyverns. So this looks like a kind of nice area. Yep, there we go. This is nice.
Yeah, I mean, if you're lacking a dedicated grind spike tile, where you have the most efficient grind possible, then an area where monsters are strong enough to be, one shot, two shot, and pay you really good. That's what you're gonna find, probably.
Yeah. Yeah, this is, without a doubt, the best he's gonna find, I think. It doesn't have the riffraff, also.
Alright, Kig heading back to that spot, I think. Gonna try and get closer to Rimmildar one more time.
Getting to level 13 here for Kig. Meanwhile, we have Arch closing in on level 14.
13's a big deal here because now Kig can probably fight that red dragon and not die in 2 hits, so that's definitely a big increase in survivability.
There we go. Now Kig just goes further east.
East into south.
And there it is. There we go. So Kig will get keys and his
hopefully
sword.
Yeah, hopefully the sword will show up. Archer's going to head a little deeper. They go inside there to try and find Fire's ring, so you can get a little progress. We got 6 MP left, so we don't have much to work with. But
right, he's probably just opening up the stairway.
The werewolf, so fireball kills werewolf. Alright, Kig heading down south, gonna find the sword.
Level 14, 3 power, 9, 15, and 7. Alright, we're getting close.
That somewhat resolved the HP problem. It's definitely viable now. A little more MP is nice, but
yeah, the HP is certainly viable, but the problem is, right, so that's 9? That's 9 heal mores.
the MP is not going to cut it. Yeah.
Yeah, the MP is not going to cut it, right? Because you're doing 132 attack power, right? Subtract 100, 32. Divide by 2 is 16. Right? Divide by 2 again is 8. You're doing 8 to 16 damage, right? So that's an average of 12. You'll need, I don't know, what is that, about 13 hits to the Dragon Lord on average to kill it? 13 hits, you only have 9 heal mores, and you're probably not getting many, if any, doubles. MP just isn't there yet.
Yeah, I mean, just with average math, you get a double in that mix, you'll be I think like 14 or 15 swings to get done. Won't be enough to get the job done. If you roll hot, and there's a world where that works, but it's a really, really small world.
Yeah, I mean, can you make it work? Yeah, you can make it work. You just need insane luck.
A little swag more, just ba-ba! Archfield heads back to the town of coal, recharge the batteries, keep the cash in the homework, get the rainbow drop. And chat machine Kig not looking for the fire's ring and the treasury, just skipping it entirely. I think Kig probably feels behind between missing the armor early on and All the nonsense.
So Kig, both of our racers are in go grind and go at this point. So now the question is, where is Kig going to grind? Right, we know Archfield is going to kind of grind on these golems a little bit, probably go back into Sherlock. Let's see where Kig decides to grind.
Go. Archfield hoping to find golems somewhere on a spike tile, but again, spikes are really far away, and we know that's Accident in one and Armor in the other. Kig is definitely hiding somewhere, so Kig wants to go to one of the spikes. Malchior, there's a possibility that could work. It wouldn't be in your favor for sure, but yeah, it's definitely tricky. Healing there, 72, so you get 9 heal mores. I don't know. I feel like you're not gonna get many doubles with 100 hit points.
Yeah, so I mean, 9 heal mores, maybe you get 11 swings. Right, because you get one at the beginning and one at the end.
Yeah.
So I mean, 12 if you're really lucky, and 12 on average rolls will get you 144. So you would need to roll above average. I mean, I don't think he'd be a favorite to win the race at all.
Yeah, it's possible, it's not viable.
I suppose now would be a very good time for us to thank our behind the scenes staff, right? Our wonderful restreamer, MathGirl718, and our trackers are Marashu, and making his debut as a Dragon Warrior randomizer tracker. Oh boy, if I butcher this name, my honorary French Canadian status is going to be taken away. Joining us for the first time is Jouf.
It was Joof. I tried looking at the the sheet to describe things, and it's pronounced 3 3EUF. I'm like, what?
Right.
Three?
So right, the 3 has a like a sh or a j sound to it, right? So
doing some random Google and like, okay, how do I translate this into a proper language? It's not even robot language. Like, it's not 0 1 either. It's a number, but it's not 0 1. It's not even binary. It's just, what is this nonsense? But yes.
You know, I never learned how to count in French, Aaron. Well, other than un, deux, trois, quoi. Beyond that, I never really learned how to count in French.
I learned by accident because I tried to help someone on PayPal, and they were in Canada, so my PayPal went to full French Canadian for about a week.
Well, I mean, you know, growing up in Buffalo, right over the river from Fort Erie and Niagara Falls, right, everything is in English and French. So, you know, I learned how to read and speak some French.
Alrighty, let's see here. Kig grinding. I think Kig went to the spike tile, and yep, we're fighting Axe Knights. We're already out of MP, so case in point, just hard to do with your MP.
I missed the level 15 pickup. Yeah, it's still not there.
Not there yet.
Close.
Give me one more heal more. I think about it.
Yeah, because you're up to the 10 heal mores now, which is good. But, you know, if you run into red dragons, you gotta kind of figure you're gonna use one. So...
Alright, Kig is 14 for a round of gas. So now a little behind Archfield. So Archfield's grinding, whether it be by Golem, by Charlock, by other weird spots. It's been a little more efficient. Archfield was that gas against the Blue Dragon. Heads back to the castle. The damage done.
Which is not exactly a problem, because the castle is literally right there.
Alright, Armor Knight. Kig. They're heading back to the spike tile. Archfield's back to the forest and to the mountains to the east of the town. Try to find those golems again. Like that one.
Yeah, so Kig looks like he's going to grind on the armored knights here in the spike, or is that an accident on the spike tower?
Accident. Good grind. We'll see if we catch up over time, because...
Yeah, well, I'm not so sure, right? Because, so 76 MP, right? So that's, again, the 9. So you're going to kill 9 axe knights, maybe 8 while you're down here. Is that enough to justify the trip to and fro?
Hard to say. Golems didn't give the most experience points now. They're still capped to 255.
That's
It'd be
true.
interesting to say, but with the extra 95 experience points given for fight, Golem definitely falls in the favor there.
And we do have Arch closing in on level 16.
Close here. Kig, meanwhile, is getting ambushed. Less damage than they expected to take. Rolls dice on hurt more. Gets the hit. Very good. More golems. Archfield found is like really heavy. Maybe even 2 spots in the group golems there.
Yeah, it could be, which is fantastic for him.
Yeah, so that sounds like nonsense. All the zones the Dragon Warrior rolled are big squares, and in those squares there are enemies, up to 5 enemies available. An enemy can take 2 slots in that spot and be more commonly encountered there.
All right, so like this golem could be 2 of the 5 encounters in that particular slot.
Ready. Grind part here. Every race is a little grind session where things kind of slow down a bit. But we're pretty much well caught up. All races are all in the same spot, same gear. Kick about a little behind. Found things a little out of order. Had some bad luck downstairs with some places and found some red dragons. And that's about 5 minutes differential right there. Cost them.
Yeah. And I think this golem will give Arch level 16. Let's see if it's go mode. 2 power, 2 agility, 20. Yep.
Yep.
Go.
You go. Away we go.
Go. Away we go. Go. Melchior, whenever you're calculating damage, you always round down. All right, so in this case, attack power was 135. You subtract 100, so it's 35. 35 divided by 2 is 17 and a half, but you round down to 17. 17 divided by 2 is 8 and a half, but you round down to 8. So ArchfieldMonk is going to do 8 to 17 damage.
Archfield heads back in and says, we're going right down. Let's party. Run away. Oop, get blocked. So here we go.
Although it did look like Kig did catch up, because I do believe at one point when Kig was leaving for his grind, he was about 3,000 experience behind, and now he's 2,500. So I think that grind was actually decently quick. And is Kig going for it at level 14, or is he just doing an explore? No, he's exploring. Okay.
Yeah, Kig unfortunately has been grinding down here and just gonna fight these armor knights, axe knights, and star weapons you find here and try and... Nope, leaving again. Nope, doesn't like it. We're gonna go to the town rest, or we're going to somewhere else. Which Kig feel like a rush, and Kig feels like they had to try.
Oh, geez, Kig just buying a dragon scale to put it on.
Yep. So 2 defense power. And let's use that. Backwards fires ring.
Okay, so we know that this first zone here in Sherlock is not terrible. Right? We haven't really seen anything that's bad to run from. Let's see what Zone 2 gives us.
Alright, still man, not too wild.
Pretty easy star room. Basement 3. Golem, you take a golem. Onto basement 4. My god, is it just like freaking wizards and werewolves down here? Oh, there we go.
Bottom floor's got a surprise for you.
Oh, there's the aforementioned werewolf.
Alright, that's good though. It's still pretty friendly downstairs.
Yeah.
One bad counter.
Alright, let's see what we have in the final zone here.
Alright, walk around the far side of the corner. Do a big hero walk.
Enemies? Hello, enemies?
Hero walk. These red dragon says not running, just gonna swing down.
I mean, with 131 HP, I don't blame Arch at all.
Keep him on the top floor.
It looks like Arch is not gonna screw around and try to run from these reds. He's just gonna beat them down in 3 hits.
Where's lunch on? Get back to a decent HP total.
Melchior, the next level is at 12,000. Level 17 is 12,000 experience. And on the grind tile, we have... it's a green dragon.
Green dragon.
Hello, green dragon. Goodbye, green dragon.
More or less. Keep
Alright,
downstairs in the dark.
This fight is pretty gosh darn free for Arch.
Yep, let's see how it goes. Alright, Herb is here for Archfield.
Hold B, please hold B. Do not say yes, do not say yes, do not say yes. Thou art a fool.
You're be fooled. The fight begins. DL comes down swinging.
I hurt more in a stop spell. Yeah. Here we go. Should get an opening double here.
Trainer appears and says, ow.
14 damage. 30.
Big hits here, and again, we're seeing the Dragon Lord's 50-50 swing and breath, so it can be really dangerous to do things in a row. Doubles are nice, but it's hard to get with the damage being done.
41. Another 12 gives you 53. $67.
You keep having the same problem time before. Wherever you go, red dragons show up. Keep having a much meaner Turlock.
80.
We're at the bottom.
96. My goodness, Arch is rolling high.
Yeah, just from chunks out. Ooh.
113. $127. My goodness, he's rolling good.
Yeah, we have tons of spare MP. Just 2 times casual swings, and that'll be over in another 2-3 rounds.
I believe that's 150, so the next swing could do it. Yep. There we go.
Down goes DL.
Jeez, with 4 heal mores to spell, and he's not even going to return.
Nope, just walks to the castle.
He's just walking it.
Full swag walk. Here we go.
All right, everybody, get your GGs out in chat. ArchfieldMonk has won this race with an official racetime.gg time of 1 hour, 9 minutes, and 22 seconds. Well done to Arch.
Yep. Arch had that little early advantage from finding the armor first, went right and found the town with Cole, and from that point forward, just simply a step ahead the whole way through.
And we do have Kigalas taking on the Dragon Lord here at level 15.
It's for a level lower, and it's definitely viable, but a little tricky. DMO goes down, but it's a little rough spot. Yeah, HP is 51.
Yeah, it's all going to come down to rolls here.
And no ambush though, so we're good.
15.
Oh, that's a big hit.
31. 2 big hits. 31, 45.
Damage respectable. No, 2 or 3 more of those tolls will be cruise down Victory Street.
60.
These races are rolling hot. Like even King's rolls, a little lower, not quite as good, but all right. There's
68. There's the first min roll we've seen.
That's a bummer. But yeah, they don't have fire for the big numbers.
$83. $97.
That's gonna be close.
$108. $119. Oh, this is gonna be close.
Yeah, we've got 2 more heal wars. We got like 2 or 3 more swings.
$134. $147.
And aha!
All right, got him. 158 is enough. Oh, and the Dragon Lord rolled at 154.
All right, there you have it. So barely getting by, squeaking past Kigalas with the one low roll made it scary, but besides that, that's just enough to tank get the job done. There you go. Some Archfield's stats there. Archfield killed 11 golems that race.
And there we go. Kigalas is finished in second place with an official racetime.gg time of 1 hour, 12 minutes, and 23 seconds. So basically an exact 3 minutes behind. Everybody get your GGs out for Kigalas. All right, and we are joined by our race winner here in the commentator's booth, ArchfieldMonk. Arch, GG, sir. Very well played.
Thank you.
So, I think we can sum up this race and this map bestly. Everything near Sharlock except the keys.
Everything near Sharlock except the keys. It didn't seem like, unless there was a key hanging around somewhere in the freebie cave, there wouldn't have been access to one other than getting to Remolder. So that felt, I don't know if I felt ahead or behind at that point. I really didn't know what to feel, but certainly when I got keys, it was a relief.
Well, you were the first to find keys, and you had the keys probably a good 5-10 minutes before Kig did. I have to ask though, what was the logic to not going through the swamp cave?
I felt like there was enough map left there that I wanted to see the rest of that through before I went through. And then my thought process was, if I check the rest of this peninsula, or even if it continues going beyond that, then I could, because I did think about going through it. I think I took a few steps even, and then I doubled back. And I thought, you know what, if I clear this peninsula and it turns out there's nothing here, then on my way back through I can just check the spike and see what the spike tile is. in hindsight, coming out of Remulder, I wish kind of that I'd done that, because if it was a good grind there, then I could have just sat and done that for a while and then taken my keys back to look for quest items later, because I would, there wasn't anything else that was left that was going to help me grind at that point. So I think I might have done that a little bit differently in that case. But yeah, it's one of those things, you're thinking about how you want to do your exploration. I felt like I'd been pretty far east already, so I didn't think there'd be much else in that peninsula to look at, so just decided to stay put.
Yeah, well, it turned out being the right call, because we are joined in the booth here by Kigalas. Good transition here. You guys found the swamp cave like within seconds of each other, and Kig went through it to find, I believe Seawolf termed it Alethgard State Park, which it was basically a 10 by 10 forest, and that's about it.
Yeah, there wasn't nothing there.
Oh man, GG King.
It's GG's. I don't feel bad losing to you by 3 minutes at all.
No, and the thing is, Kig, you did it at level 15. Arch went to level 16. So that was actually going to be a follow-up question for Arch. You didn't feel comfortable enough at 15 to go?
I don't know. 15 kind of felt like a trap, and then I was thinking about it as I was approaching the Dragon Lord. I ended up getting 3 or 4 red dragons, I think, total in Zone 3.
Mm-hmm.
I think if that happens in level 15, I might be in a little bit of jeopardy, because the HP boost was pretty immense on 16, as I recall.
Yeah, it was a 28 hit point boost from 15 to 16, which basically, as long as you didn't get ambushed by the Reds, it made the Dragon Lord free if you get down there with full resources, which of course you did. Kig also got down with full resources. The one area of the seed where the enemy encounter set was nicer to Kig than it was to you was actually the last zone in Charblock. Kig only saw 1 or 2 red dragons and ran from each one quickly. Whereas the encounter table gave you a little bit more trouble with the Reds. Really, if I had to say what the 3-minute time difference was, is Arch, you didn't see a red in Mountain 2 until you were trying to Death Warp, and Kig, I think, got killed by 3 or 4 red dragons in the mountain cave trying to dive it.
It was just the 2. There was that first one where I had that amazing battle where I landed the Hurtmore and then died, and then the other one where I just got to this bottom floor and took 1 step and met one and just got torched. So.
Yep, and that was the 3 minutes right there. But otherwise, if you watch back this race, for up until that point, you guys took 2 different paths for the most part, but you were right in step with each other in many different points of the seed, right? Arch found Mountain Cave super early, but it didn't hurt because Arch was still wandering the map looking for things, and Kig was just right on your heels. And you guys, like I said, were lockstep for a good majority of the middle part of the seed.
Nice. How many times did Archfield get sniped on that desert going to Remuldar? So I died there at least twice.
None.
I think I was mostly dead. I'd actually gone west of Rim first, and it dead ended. And I was on my way back, and I thought, you know what? Next enemy I see, I'm just gonna Death Warp, because I don't want to leave any experience on the table. And then I didn't get any encounters going across there, and I was like, okay. So that was pretty lucky. Just to find that when I did on basically no resources. So.
Yeah, and Rim was like the last town that I found, and then it's like, okay, I'll go back to home, and then let's go to Garrenham, see what's there. I opened up the stones chest, and then it's like, check the back, see where Jerk is, and oh no, that's a grave. Pass return, and then start grinding on the Axe Knight and Swamp Cave.
Yep, and I was just about to say, Kig, you did check out the 2 spike tiles, both in Hawksness and the Swamp Cave. The Hawksness had an armored knight, and the Swamp tile had an axe knight.
So Swamp Cave had all 3 knights, because I had it where I walked up from the spike tile the one time and got the armored knight, and then the other time I walked up and got the normal knight.
All right, well, because you didn't light up a torch, but both Seawolf and I thought it was an armored knight on the spike. I guess you were just like a step or 2 short of it. But yeah, no, this was a very entertaining race to call, which only makes sense. right? You two have been in this community forever. You're both very skilled racers, and you're both veterans, so it only makes sense that you guys would be, right lockstep with each other the entire race. So yeah, I think excellent race by you two.
Thank you. GG's again, Archfield.
Thanks, GG Kig. Really happy that I got to race you in the tournament. It's always nice to get to hang out, even if that's just racing against each other.
Oh yeah. I can always admin over you in the Final Fantasy V stuff, just like you can admin over me here. So.
How many Greg references in the booth? Out of curiosity.
Today, first one? None.
Disappointed.
We were discussing zoning laws and who built the castle first. Was it Tangel or Charlock? Who's impinging on who?
Oh, see, I always enjoy a good commentary zoning board discussion. I feel this is very important. Alfgard just is a mess.
So do you have any other comments or questions for our racers here, Seawolf, while I attempt to see if I can access what races are coming up next?
Nothing too striking. The big thing was early on, obviously, Archfield went right and found the armor really fast, and King waited about 5 minutes. But in the end, close to the town was one screen north was Garenham, one screen south of Caitlin, one screen east was Cole. And yeah, basically in those 3 shops, you had basically everybody in the game, other than the bamboo pole was not there and the hand axe is gone. But you had access to anything you wanted. So it was very much a very open seed to define the chest and get the gold.
Club to Urgent Sword.
Yeah, everyone loves the double in. Everyone hates that double in spot. You hate going there and buying the things and walking back around and immediately spending 2 keys and having to buy more keys afterwards. And every now and then pays off, though.
So thanks guys for putting this one together. Thanks to Math Girl for restreaming, and I think Shuf was tracking tonight with Marashu. So thanks to them both, and thanks to you, Z and the Seawolf. I really appreciate it.
Thank you to the crew.
Indeed. And I have managed to find a schedule. And what do we have coming up? Well, tomorrow, and actually about 13 hours from now, give or take, we have our wonderful tracker Juf against Venicus. And that's at 12:45 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. So that's a good, like I said, about 13 hours from now, 14 hours from now. Wednesday, we are actually coming at you with 2 races. Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern, we have DK 9146 against Ursindature. And then 2 hours after that, at 11 p.m. Eastern time, we have ArchfieldMonk against Wealth 35. But again, our next race is tomorrow, 12:45 p.m. Eastern time, Juf 17 and Venicus. And again, I do want to thank our behind the scenes restream team here. We have Math Girl doing the restream. We have Juf and Marashu on tracking. Anything else you'd like to add before we get on up out of here, Sybil?
No, we all enjoy the show. Again, we just started this tournament, so we got a whole month of this nonsense to go. A little bit more after that with playoffs too. So plenty of action. Really just getting started. Literally tipped the iceberg today. First 2 races. We're gonna have some VODs, I think happened. We're gonna get some VODs later on and get some vodcasts going. So we got a whole bunch of content coming at you. So we have plenty of Dragon Warrior to come.
Yeah, indeed. So it looks like we are going to continue the Dragon Warrior randomizer action. We're going to go raid Ness Cardinality, who is doing a viewer-requested Dragon Warrior randomizer seed. So for my co-commentator, the Seawolf 1, I am Z-Man050778. I wish you all a very good night, and see you tomorrow.